In this video, I bring you a list of 15 of the richest pastors in Nigeria, their net worth and their hidden source of wealth. Prophet Chukwuemeka Odumeje, 2 billion naira.
Come to the World Miracle Center, to the land of freedom, and to the place where God answered prayer and prospered his people. I declare to you that crying for breakthroughs and open doors.
Chukwuemeka Odumeje, better known as Odumeje or Indabos keeper wholesale, the liquid metal, is a wealthy, controversial clergyman and general overseer of Mountain of Holy Ghost Intervention and Deliverance Ministry. He is known for his unusual methods of deliverance of supposedly demon-possessed individuals. Odumeje, who is popular amongst Nigerians on social media, came to limelight in the year 2020 after he challenged the coronavirus, asking who the virus was and its mission in Nigeria. Prophet Odumeje's mega church is located in the city of Onitsha in Anambra State, Nigeria. He lives in a multi-million naira mansion and drives numerous exotic cars. Prophet Odumeje is known to flaunt his wealth and today has a net worth of 2 billion naira.
For this is the purpose the Son of Man was made manifest, that he may destroy the works of the devil. Watch him wrestling with the forces of prayer. Watch him another one. Watch the powerhouse again. The world heavyweight champion of the West Side. Watch him. That is the power. The general in God's army.
Pastor Sam Adeyemi, 2.5 billion naira. Pastor Sam Adeyemi is a Nigerian preacher and motivational speaker. He is the senior pastor and founder of D-Star Christian Center located in Lagos State, Nigeria. Pastor Sam Adeyemi has strategic followership from major countries of the world like the US, Canada, Germany, the UK, South Africa, India, and many other countries. Today, Sam Adeyemi's net worth is placed at 2.5 billion naira. Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin, 2.8 billion naira.
Let me tell you something. This year, you never had a car before. It's God that gives cars. Car 1, car 2. So it's God that gives car 3. Are you hearing me? And also other cars that you are seeing right there. There are many. But I want to assure you that this year, God will provide more cars, many cars in your life. In the name of Jesus Christ.
Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin is the founder and head prophet of Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry, CMDM, in Warri, Delta State, Nigeria, a church which he founded on 3rd April 2010. Omotofufeyin became popular through his various deliverance and healing sessions, in which he allegedly delivers his members from numerous demon possessions and healing from diseases which are medically incurable. Omotofufeyin has garnered followers not only in Nigeria, as he has people from different parts of the world trooping in for his Sunday services. The prophet lives in a multi-million naira mansion in Warri. In his car collections include a Lexus LX 570, a Toyota Prado, a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, a Land Cruiser, 2 Toyota Hilux, and many others. Today, Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin's net worth is placed at 2.8 billion naira. Pastor Daniel Olukoya, 3 billion naira. Daniel Olukoya, born on 15 July 1957, is a Nigerian clergyman, author, and renowned scientist. He is the founder of the Mountain of Fire Miracle Ministry, which he started in 1989. His ministry boasts of a multi-billion naira prayer city, which reportedly cost the pastor around 50 billion naira, a 2.5 billion naira university, a deliverance stadium worth 1 billion naira, and a book that rakes in 3.5 billion naira annually. Today, Daniel Olukoya's total net worth is placed at 3 billion naira. Apostle Johnson Suleiman, 3.5 billion naira. Johnson Suleiman is the founder and general overseer of Omega Fire Ministries International. Before he founded his church, he served in the Name of God Church in Lagos as an assistant pastor in 1998. The man of God owns and runs several other businesses from the church. He has investment in banking, oil and gas, real estate, and airline booking business. He owns 3 private jets and numerous expensive and luxurious cars. And what's more, this pastor bought his 3rd private jet in 2020 in the heat of the pandemic, while many Nigerians were starving and facing economic crisis. Amongst his car collections include a Toyota Prado SUV, a Land Cruiser, a Range Rover, a Rolls-Royce Phantom, amongst many others. Today, Apostle Johnson Suleiman's net worth is placed at 3.5 billion naira. Williams Kumuyi, 4 billion naira. Williams Foloronsho Kumuyi is the founder and general superintendent of the Deeper Christian Life Ministry, situated in Gbagada, Lagos State, Nigeria. He is the author of several Christian books and devotionals. Williams Kumuyi is one of the most respected clergymen in the country and has a net worth of 4 billion naira. Lazarus Maoka, 4.1 billion naira. Lazarus Maoka is a Nigerian author, pastor, and minister. He leads the Lord Chosen Charismatic Revival Movement, popularly known as Chosen. Today, the Lord Chosen is one of the most popular churches in Nigeria, with its millions of members, making the pastor billions of naira. And today, Lazarus Maoka has a net worth of 4.1 billion naira. Bishop Mike Okonkwo, 5.1 billion naira.
Give them the blessing entitled.
After all, the first mention of tithe, there was no cause in it.
Bishop Mike Okonkwo, a former banker and founder of the Redeemed Evangelical Mission, TREM, was born in 1945. Today, Mike Okonkwo is one of the richest pastors in Nigeria, and his main source of income comes from millions of naira he earns from his church tithes and offerings. Mike Okonkwo owns 2 private jets, a 2 billion naira estate, and owns a house of worship in Abuja, which makes him a revenue of 2.5 billion naira annually. Today, Mike Okonkwo's net worth is placed at 5.1 billion naira. Bishop Ayodele Orisejafo, 6.1 billion naira. Bishop Ayo Orisejafo is the founder and senior pastor of Word of Life Bible Church International, located in Warri. He became national president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria on 7 February 2005, a position he held for 5 years. Today, Orisejafo is one of the richest pastors in Nigeria with a net worth of 6.1 billion naira. He makes his money from tithes and offerings of millions of his church members and also has investments in different sectors, including banking, real estate, transport, and media. He also earns from sales of his book, some of which include Walking in Unity, The Stone That Killed Goliath, amongst many others. He spends his millions on charities, expensive cars, and luxurious living. He owns a Bombardier Challenger 601 private jet worth $3.5 million. In his car collections include a Toyota Land Cruiser, a Range Rover, a limousine, amongst many others. Today, his net worth is placed at 6.1 billion naira. Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo, 7.2 billion naira. Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo is the lead pastor of the Kingsway International Christian Center, KICC. Pastor Matthew became a Christian convert at the age of 20 after he had been a practicing Muslim from birth. 25 years after the launch of his church, it now has over 10 billion naira in assets, raking in more than 3.5 billion naira in yearly revenue. Matthew Ashimolowo's network speaks of private jets, a fleet of automobiles, and investments in real estate. In his car collections include a Porsche Cayenne, a Range Rover Vogue Sport, a bulletproof Hummer Jeep, a Mercedes-Benz worth over 35.4 million naira, amongst many other luxurious cars. Today, Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo's net worth is placed at 7.2 billion naira. Pastor David Ibiyomi, 10 billion naira.
From tell that he flees. Did I hear him talk about Yodepo again? If I don't finish him. Insulting me, I won't, but insult Yodepo. That bastard! Tell him any day I hear him talk about Yodepo. Do they know his father? That the flees has a father. Who is his father? That half-caste who is born by Somalian.
Pastor David Ibiyomi is a Nigerian pastor, author, televangelist, and founder of Salvation Ministries, with its headquarters located in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. Today, David Ibiyomi is the 5th richest pastor in Nigeria, and a chunk of his wealth is from offerings, tithes, and gifts from his church members. However, he is also an author and makes a reasonable amount from his books. David Ibiyomi owns a private jet, which he acquired in celebration of his 55th birthday. He owns numerous luxurious cars like a limousine, a Range Rover Autobiography, a Rolls-Royce Phantom, and Mercedes-Benz S600. Pastor Paul Eneche, 20 billion naira. Paul Eneche is a medical doctor, pastor, and founder of Dunamis International Gospel Center. In 2019, he revealed his massive church auditorium with 100,000 capacity, making it the largest church in the world. And since then, Paul Eneche has been raking in millions of naira from tithes and offerings of his massive church, and today has a net worth of 20 billion naira. Pastor Enoch Adeboye, 32.1 billion naira. Pastor Enoch Adeboye, who was born in Ifewara, Osun State, Nigeria, assumed office of the General Overseer in 1981 and grew the Redeemed Christian Church of God (RCCG) into what it is today. The church now has branches in over 200 countries worldwide. Enoch Adeboye, being the 3rd richest pastor in Nigeria, is a proud owner of a $17 million G550 private jet. He drives a bulletproof Rolls-Royce Phantom worth over $400,000, a Land Rover Discovery worth $80,000, and a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. Today, Pastor Enoch Adeboye's net worth is placed at 32.1 billion naira. Pastor Chris Oyakilome, 56.1 billion naira. Pastor Chris Oyakilome is the founder and president of Christ Embassy, also called Love World Incorporated. Oyakilome started his ministry at the university during his days as an undergraduate in Bender State University. Pastor Chris makes a majority of his wealth from tithes and offerings, but also from numerous ventures like the Love World television networks, Pastor Chris digital libraries, and his own social media, King's Chat. His record label, Love World Records, which has signed several artists like Frank Edward, Ada Ehi, Sinach, Joe Praise, and many others. Pastor Chris has one of the most impressive car collections in Nigeria, which includes 3 Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, a Bentley GTC, a Range Rover Sport, a private jet, and his very own airline, Sky Power. Today, Pastor Chris Oyakilome's net worth is placed at 56.1 billion naira. Bishop David Oyedepo, 92 billion naira. Bishop David Oyedepo is a Nigerian preacher, Christian author, businessman, architect, and founder of Living Faith Church International. The bishop makes his money from millions of dollars raked in from his Sunday services, from tithes and offerings. He also owns 2 universities, Landmark University in Kwara State and Covenant University in Ogun State. Bishop Oyedepo owns 4 private jets, a Gulfstream 4, a Gulfstream 1, a Gulfstream 5, and a Bombardier Challenger jet, which are said to be worth over 25 billion naira. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button and I'll see you in the next video.